Hello again, this is Sean from Tech Training Solutions, here with part 2 of how to find a job in trades or how to get into an apprenticeship program. We will dive into, for you, paths in which you can enter this world. Stay tuned as we talk about it, starting with the state's websites in which you can find these type of jobs. Let's begin. Number 1 in my search, the great state of Pennsylvania. This is where I live. This is called Pennsylvania Career Link, in which you go onto this website. You can type in a keyword job search or location. Let's hit a zip code. Oh, I type in a zip code. The zip code gave me options and availability within 25 miles of my location, jobs in which I can possibly fill if I pass the interview process. If that's not what you want something else, let's go with trades. The trades, I typed it in, no zip code though, so it's everywhere. If I click on this, pass the interview process, possibly have a job. This is called PA Career Link. Let's continue with the next state. New Jersey. You see it right there? It is a one-stop place for you, the employer or the person looking for a job, to hopefully find a career. Just go on here, find a job at this location, search for employment. I got to log in, I'm not doing that, but if you live in the great state of New Jersey, this is a resource in which you can use. In national, we have Apprenticeship USA. And what I did here, I hit Apprenticeship, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Radius, I didn't check that, but it usually within 25 miles. And look, I have jobs. I have a prevailing wage and apprenticeship junior project manager available, and the pay is $86,000 to $164,000. Then I have a pharmacy technician apprenticeship. These are opportunities in which you, if you're looking for a career change, and if you pass the interview process, are able to get a job. This website is called Apprenticeship USA. So we just talked about apprenticeships, job searches, and your state should have one. Try to find one if you're looking to get into the trades. Sometimes if you cannot get an apprenticeship, there's other options like trade schools. Trade schools, you have to pay. That's the problem. And you must find your own contractor to get work experience. Let's begin. I'll show you a few in my area. Let's begin. This is called Lincoln Tech. Lincoln Tech has been there forever. My uncle was a auto mechanic in 1977, and he got trained through Lincoln Tech. Lincoln Tech has multiple options on which you can apply for, but again, you have to pay. You have automotive, skilled trades, health services, and information technology. You're able to get the knowledge and skills to be able to become that trade. Now remember, you need the work experience, so find someone to work for. That is one option. Let's go on to the next one. This is the great state of Ohio. I looked it up. Hulbert's Institute of Welding Technology. This is where your welding career starts here. You sign up, might be able to get a grant, so it might be free if you win a scholarship. You possibly have federal grants and loans with low interest rates. This, from what I heard, is a great school. You finish the program and you receive a AWS certified welding inspector certificate. It is an American Welding Society approved testing facility for the exam. After you're done, you're certified, and it will help you find employment. So again, this is Hulbert's Institute of Welding Technology. So we just got done talking about trade schools. Now we're going to talk about the other end, which is the community colleges that have trade school type of programs. These, when you're finished, most of the time you receive a degree, an associate's degree in some sort of trade. So let's begin and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is, in my area, Delaware County Community College. Delaware County Community College has a technical training area dedicated for the trades, and not only that, but professional development of that type of world, right? So what you have is advanced manufacturing, which is pretty much computer-based machine lathes, manufacturing CNC machines, process controls, and other degrees and certificates in which you can have in advanced manufacturing. They have skilled trades, automotive, carpentry, electrical, HVAC, plumbing, welding, and amongst other, you get a degree in skilled trades. They have emergency services for those who love to be firefighters, EMS, the paramedic. There it goes, paramedic degrees and also certificates. Let's look at the healthcare. They have a nurse aid program. After this program, you become a nurse aide. Now, I'm sure if you want to continue your education, go to a nursing type of school to learn that nursing program. That was Delaware County Community College. They have the training for you. You have to pay. Also, Lawson State Community College, they also have a workforce development. All I did was hit keyword Alabama trades. These are the different programs in which they are offering: manufacturing, healthcare, biotechnology, workforce development, craft training. So that's electrical, welding, automotive, lineman worker. I have a lot of people that want to be linemen. It's great pay. You make a lot of money, but you work all the time. But this right here is a paid program you have to pay. You might get a grant, possibly, low loans. It depends on how you work it. Last but not least is the job search companies. For example, like Indeed, Glassdoor, and LinkedIn. This is another resource in which you can use to find jobs in your area or apprenticeships and be able possibly to get your foot in the door. So I will show you first Indeed. Indeed. I just typed in apprenticeship, Delaware County, Pennsylvania, and here is all the jobs that are available to me in this area. I just need to try to apply, possibly get a job. If you see here on the job training, full-time healthcare vision for this electrical apprentice. You just need to work and do your best to get into this and do a really good job of interviewing. If you're not very good, just contact me and I will help you become a better interviewer. Next, we're going to look at Glassdoor. Glassdoor helped me get my job currently. It was very easy to use. Same thing as Indeed. You go on there, you do a job search, it'll pop up. It lets you go through the process. Sometimes Glassdoor will allow you to apply there, but once in a while you click the link, it'll send you to the company. Let me show you Glassdoor. This is Glassdoor. I already populated because I already been searching. Right off the bat, because I've done this, it already has given me electrician apprenticeship, many different to choose from, residential, service electrical apprentice, and many more. And you might be able to get into the trades. Right now, this is your opportunity. The reason I keep making these videos is for one major reason. I'm retiring in the next 10 years. I'm getting out of the trades, but I'll still do some side work. But we need you to get into the trades. If you look at this next story, skilled trade sector in the United States is experiencing a renaissance. But don't forget, we also have a massive amount of people, including myself, retiring in the next few years. We are losing 400,000 of the workforce because most of it's 50 and older. So with that knowledge, you have a chance to get into the trades. If you have a job that's been taken away from you because you don't have the opportunity anymore because something taken away like AI, or your industry is just starting to fold, skilled trades like electricians, plumbers, welders, renewable energy technicians are there for you. There's an estimated 34,000 new trade jobs expected at 2027, 2028. And Ford just came out saying they needed 600,000 technicians. Check your state out. With that knowledge, there's a difference between an apprenticeship, trade schools, and working for someone. Apprenticeship program, you get paid to learn. So you work and you go to school. It's either you go at night or one day a week, but you get paid for it. You progress from first, second, third, fourth year. Each year you move up, you get paid more. But that's the positives. The negatives is you will become a one-trick pony with some contractors and you won't experience the whole trade. The other negative is, if you find this is negative, is that you sign most places a contract. You got to stay with 5-6 years with that place before you can leave. Some people, it's not a negative. The trade schools, what's positive about that? It's flexible schedule. They have a morning, afternoon, and night programs. The other positive is usually they have better equipment because they're trying to get you the customer that come to their school. But the negative, you have to pay. The negative, you have to work for someone. If you don't do neither of those, you're not getting in there. The other one is you can work for someone. That's another option. So again, if you found this episode helpful, please like and share and contact me if you need help. This is Tech Train Solutions. Have a great day.